Hey guys, look at my new bass boat. Who wants to go with me?
What's up, guys? This is Bwear Bassin. I'm Jordan Baylis, and today I'm going to do a little something different than what I usually do. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little tutorial on how to put together a bobber setup. I really think it's important that, families, parents, even parents taking grandparents that can't get out there by themselves to fish anymore, get out there and fish, because it's a great experience to be in the outdoors and hang out with your family, maybe catch some fish, maybe catch some dinner if that's what you guys are into. But it's just awesome, there's a lot of things you can see. There's beavers, there's all kinds of fish, there's all kinds of birds, gardener snakes, rabbits, so on and so forth. I could name a ton of different things that I've seen while I'm fishing. But today that's what we're gonna do. So we took a trip over to Sportsman, as you guys can see. Sportsman Warehouse out here in Vancouver, Washington. Briefly before we do this video, guys, I wanna let you guys know what's going on, why I haven't really been dropping any videos. My wife, her dad, so my father-in-law, actually went into the hospital about a week ago now. So fishing's been very slim for me. I'm out here in Vancouver, Washington, trying to help watch the bird out here and the house, so that I can take a little bit of stress off my wife and maybe take a little bit of stress off her dad while he's recuperating and everything. He had surgery, everything went well, so that's awesome. I just want to let you guys know about that, because I know I told you guys that I'm going to put out 4 to 5 videos a week, and I haven't been on my game. A lot of things have been going on, a lot of things have been happening, and I'm just trying to take care of it. So bear with me, guys. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be sorry, but I am, because you guys are the viewers, and that's what you guys want to see, is me fish. I think once a week we're going to do one of these tutorials on, first we'll start here at the basics. I'll show you guys how to rig it up and everything. Maybe next time we'll show you how to do line, and then we'll start to step up. If you guys want to see, as the viewers go on, you guys want to see bass fishing equipment and how to rig that up. If you want to see crappie fishing equipment and how to rig that up, catfish equipment, how to rig that up, I'll have to do research on that one. I'm not the greatest at that, but I'll do that for you guys. It's no big deal. But today, like I said, we went to Sportsman, so we got some, these are not bullet weights, but they say bullet weights. Split shot weights, guys. Got some split shot weights, just some little ones. Don't need anything special. These are, there's 40 in here, and they're size 3. That's how these ones go, size 3. I don't know if you guys can see that. We got some of those good old bobber stoppers. Now these things have multiple purpose. I'm gonna I bought way too many so that I can actually put some on my bass rod when I'm pegging my Texas rigs, or whatever else I might use them for. Let's see what else we got here. We got some three-way some three-way swivels. We might, like I said, if I show you guys how to do those bottom setups, that's what those are used for. We got bobbers. I don't know who makes these bobbers. Super split float. Bam. But the biggest thing about it is, guys, they got the weight on the bottom, and they do actually come with little bobber stoppers down there, but they're really difficult to use. But they got the weight underneath the bobber, so that's really cool, and I really like them, because when I am using these little weights and I don't want to put a lot of weight on, and because I don't want to scare the fish away, or I'm using a really little hook, I can still get that cast because the bobber gives me the weight. Moving on, we also got some Eagle Claw hooks. I don't usually recommend Eagle Claw hooks, but they'll do the trick. These are size 8, and there's 10 in there. Anyways, let's get into this. So I got my little spinning setup, little Luz speed reel, my little Abu Garcia, and it's got 6-pound test. I want to say it's Andy's line. I got it when I was down in the Tri-Cities, so I'm not 100% sure, and I don't have it on me. Let's see if I can get this thing to stand up right. Perfect. All right, guys. So this is how it's going to happen. This is how this goes down. We got our bobber stoppers. The first thing you want to pull out is your bobber stoppers. So open up your package. course, they staple the package. I'll close it back up. They're going to go on the pass thing anyways. So, as you guys can see with these bobber stoppers, I'm going to just pull out one in particular. Mcgill. There we go. So they all come like this. One little piece of rubber. There's a little loop above that. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably it's my face. There you go. Now you can see it. And then there's a bead right there. Now, the bead makes the bobber stopper not go in the top of the bobber, which we'll show you guys in a second. I'm not going to show you it the wrong way so that the bobber stopper goes inside there, because that's just a waste of a bobber stopper. So, what you're going to do is find the end of your line, okay? There's the end of my line. I know you guys probably can't see that. It's a really, really thin line. There's the end of my line. And there's the little loop on the bobber stopper. So we'll take it. I'm going to try to get as close as I can for you guys. We'll put the end of the line through, and you'll grab it with the other side, okay? Now there's the little slack line right there. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the bobber stopper, pull it off. So pinch behind it. If I'm pinching behind it, I pull it off, and then it goes up the line, and just keep pulling until you get over that part where you put it through the hole, and then it'll pull right back through. So we got our bobber stopper and the end of our line. Then take the bead off there. Take the little bead off there, which you probably could have fed that on as well, but I choose not to. Then there's a little hole in the bead, so yet again, feed the end of your line through the hole. Pretty self-explanatory. Bam. So now we got a bobber stopper and a bead. All right, on to the next part. Let's move these out of our way. Bobber stopper's done. Then you take your bobber. Now, guys, there are some times when you get too small of a bobber and you can use too much weight and it'll actually pull your bobber under the water. We want to avoid that, so know what you're going to fish for. Get the right size bobber. If you don't know what size bobber you need, go to your local fishing store and ask a local fishing guy in there, you know, hey, I'm gonna go catfish fishing. I need this type of bobber and this type of lead. And they'll be like, oh, well, maybe you don't. You want this type of bobber and this type of lead. They're not always right. Trust me. Cabela's here in Portland. Huh. Actually, it's not in Portland. It's in Tualatin, but oh boy. So then you got your bobber. The bobber's out of the package. One end has that little yellow thing, the other end has nothing. It's fat, wide open on this end, and it's closed on this end, but there's a little hole. So we're gonna take the line, the end of the line, and put it through that little hole. I might just leave this as an unedited video, guys, and you guys can see how stupid I am. So, put the line through the hole, and you're just gonna keep feeding it. You're gonna have to pinch it, and you know, keep feeding it and pinch it. And then bam, it comes out the other side. So now the line's on this side. So now you got the bobber stopper, the bead, and the yellow piece. That bead makes it to where that bobber stopper doesn't get stuck in the top of the yellow piece. Wow. So I'll pull it up a little higher so I got a little bit more room. All right. So then I'll take my hooks. Bam, chicka bam bam. Bam. Alright. Now, this is where it gets tricky, because if you guys don't know how to tie a knot, it's bluegill fishing, you don't really need a super awesome knot. But if you guys don't know how to tie a knot, this is where it's going to get tricky. I'll show it to you once or twice. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to take this line. There's a little hole right there in the hook. Everybody knows this. We're going to put that line through the hole. If you're using one of these little size 8s hooks and you get too big of a diameter of line, it won't fit through the hole, just so you know. So 6 pound tests, that's what I would usually stay with. Maybe 6 to 10 pound test for bluegill fishing. And this is practically a panfish setup. So bluegill, perch, crappie, maybe the little, I think they're called rock bass, the little rock basses you guys got there in the south. I think we have some here in Washington as well. So here's what's gonna happen, yet again. Here's the end that has nothing on it. Now I'm grabbing the other end where the bobber's attached to, okay? I'm gonna take both ends and put them together. I'm gonna pinch them in one hand, okay? And then I'll put this finger through the loop that's right there. And I'll take this tag in, which this is the end of my line, and I'll go around the big loop, around, around, and around. And now as I'm pinching up here at the top, there's a little loop inside my fingers that you guys can't see. I'm gonna show it to you right now. So bam, there's that little loop right there. So you'll take this tag end, you'll put it through that little loop. Let's see if I can do it. I didn't really leave myself much line. Bam, I got it. Okay? Then you'll take that, you still hold the tag in, and then hold the regular line. Hold the tag in and the regular line, and pull with what would be my left hand. And then we'll take them both and just keep pulling. You see how it slides down, and then it slides right on top, and it cinches. Now, we'll want to remove this because the fish can see that. So, use a pair of pliers or something. I don't have any, so I'm just gonna bite it off real quick. Bam. Now there's no tag in. Just clean little end right there. So now we'll pull out, I don't know, 2 pieces. 2 pieces of lead. Now these little leads have these little like butterfly things on the back side. I don't know if you guys can see that again. It's really tough to see because it's so little. But they have like these little butterfly things on the back side. And you can take your pliers and open them. Most of the time they're already open for you. And then you'll take your line. Here's your hook. You'll go between your hook and your bobber. So here's your hook, here's your bobber. I would usually go, you know, 2 finger lengths above where my knot is on my hook. And then just take it and pinch it. You don't need pliers or anything for this. All you gotta do is have a strong set of fingers. If it keeps slipping up and down, because sometimes it will slip up and down, go ahead and take some pliers and get it on there a little tighter. If you don't have pliers, yet again, I don't have pliers right next to me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm in the middle of nowhere without anything that I need. I'm gonna go ahead and just bite it a little bit because it's soft. And then what you get is that right there. What happens is when it's in the water, you see how it doesn't go any farther than that? It's upside down, it doesn't go any farther than that. That's where the bobber stopper stops it. So the weight pulls down this and it sits in the water like this. So you cast it out and it goes whoop, just like that. Very simple, guys, a very simple setup. Nothing hard about it. You can go out there and have hours and hours and hours and hours of fun with this little setup right here. You can buy live worms, you can buy mealworms, you can buy wax worms, you can buy blood worms, and just, you know, little piece. You don't need much. Little piece, a dozen of worms should last you 50, 60 fish, maybe more. Don't use the whole entire worm, guys. Take some snippers and snip it down a little bit, snip a little piece off, and then, you know, not much bigger than your hook, but snip a little piece off that's a little bit bigger than your hook, and bluegill will just crush it all the time. If you have a waxworm or mealworm, just then use the whole thing. You can also, what else can you put on this thing? I don't know. There's tons and tons of live bait you can use. If you guys are in an area where you can use shiners, go ahead, use shiners. You can even catch bass on them. Everything bites a bobber and worm. Everything you can think of. Bass, bluegill, crappie, shoot, probably alligator gar, so on and so forth. Walleye, perch, There's if you can't catch it with a bobber, you're probably not going to catch it. just saying that. But anyways, guys, pretty simple, straightforward tutorial. I just wanted to give you guys that. Other than that, guys, I'm Jordan Baylis. Bwear, Bassin. You guys be safe out there. Oh, one last thing. Make sure you guys check out Fishing Bandit. These guys make the coolest stuff. I mean, look at this. It's breathable material, protects you from the sun, but doesn't make you scorching hot. They sell sweatshirts, long sleeves like this, in multiple colors, short sleeves, hats, flat bill hats. They got stuff for everybody. They got ladies apparel, all kinds of stuff, and they're actually coming out with, I believe, a couple new things very shortly. I haven't got all the details on that, but I'm trying to get all those details for you guys. Also, the cool thing about that is they all of them on the back, they have different designs on the back, so you can get a striped bass, the anchor, I believe 2 rods, and there's a couple other ones that you can get. But awesome guys over there. Skip, he's an awesome guy. Fishing Bandit, will leave a description and a link below.